Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Hitcher and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. In the last episode we built this beautiful house, and since the last episode I kind of made some few changes like this exterior pillars, and I made 2 more of these windmill generators to help with the system and to get along with this thing that produces hydrogen for our jetpack. But as I said in the last episode, we are running a little bit of a problem, which is food. We are completely out of good food source, and we are also running out of these delightful food sources. We are not actually really running out. These are from roots, but I mean, these things give 2 hunger and 1.5 saturation, so they are not exactly the best. So in this episode, we're gonna make a amazing food farm. And I wanna make this food farm out of the create mod things. If we open up here the create mod, you can see we have this mechanical harvesters, and these mechanical harvesters, they harvest anything that they pass above. So now we have the cogwheels. We just need to make the water wheels. Here they are, the water wheels. Let me just drop this in here. Now we have 3 water wheels. So now let's make this windmill bearing. That it's what we're actually gonna use. Here it is. Let's make 8 of them. 8 seems a good number. Now we just need to make this sail. Let's make some sails. 32 I think is a good number. So let's continue here in the quest progression. We next need some andesite casing. We need to put some logs down, and with an X we need to strip them and then get some andesite alloys and right click them. Yeah, that's right. Now we have the andesite casings. We can go to the next steps. So let's get here to the machinery things. We are gonna need a mechanical press. Right now we need an iron block. Now we can do it. We have our mechanical press in hands, and I think I'm gonna make this create stuff right above here. Let me grab, I found this thing here. I think I looted it somewhere, but what this makes is that this creates a tunnel in which you can go through, and then it returns to be solid blocks. And that's just amazing. I really love this book. It is helping me a lot to travel, mainly in this direction, so I can put stuff in the smelter. This thing is really helpful. Probably I'm gonna do something with Ars Nouveau really soon. I think I'm gonna make the next level here for the create stuff. We can put right in the center one of these, well, the windmill thing, and then push the cables everywhere to put all the machines. Let me just make a new floor here, or at least put some boundaries to where I'm gonna put my stuff, and then I come back. Okay, so this is looking like a pretty decent size. I think we're not gonna use all of this. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna use all of this. We need to make the harvester. Is that how it's called? Yeah, harvester. And this needs some iron platings and some andesite casing. So first thing we're gonna do is put this guy here to work. So we need to put kinetic energy into this place. So maybe the best way is putting it on one of the sides and then pushing a cable all the way through here. But first I need to get some glass to see how high this thing will go. I put some glass here. I'm gonna do the same height, 5 layers of glass, but my glass has run out. So I made a 2 high layer here and 5 high on both the sides. And I already also put this thing here, the windmill bearing, and it's working pretty well. We could add more sails if we want more stress units. I don't think this adds rotation, power. I think it only adds stress power. Now we're gonna need one of these vertical gearbox gear things so we can push everything to here. Okay, so I think we got everything we're gonna need, which is a vertical gearbox to put right in here, and then a shaft here, and then a shaft in the same height here. I think they are the same height. Let's just see here. No, they are not the same height. So now we just need to put this guy right here. Oh, that's now how it's supposed to go. If I just right click here with the wrench, yeah, that's one more like it. And now we can do this. I will need to move this thing here one to this side because we're gonna put another vertical gearbox here. Now everything's spinning. Right. Now this thing is up to go, but I think we need it to go one lower. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all the mechanism things that we got right here, because I think if we're gonna mess around with machines in this layer, we could also put all the other machines we have in here. Now every machine for mechanism that we made till now is in here. I also put this heat generator, but it's just because things are even this way. Without this, things were looking pretty weird. Now we have done basically everything we needed from the create mod. We just needed some iron platings to make our mechanical bearing. Actually, to make our harvester. We need a few more of these, but before we can count how many we're gonna need, we actually need to prepare the place we're gonna make our farm. And I actually already have a place where I think things are gonna be looking pretty cool, pretty nice. And this place is right in this mountain. Because the thing is, we actually need a round thing just like our house, because the mechanical bearing will rotate these harvesters to grab everything we need. So if we dig up this place here, we can actually make a quarter of a sphere that will look pretty nice, I think. So I'm gonna prepare here a little place where we can put our dirt and round it with some quartz to keep the modern style, and then I'll come back here. And this is how things will look, kind of. It's, of course, it's not done and we need to finish the part below. Now I just need to know how I'm gonna make this place all hydrated with water, but that is the easy part. But now we can measure how big this thing is, so we can see how many harvesters we're gonna need. We have 9 blocks here, so we're gonna need 8 harvesters for this whole thing here, because how this thing's gonna go is that we're gonna have a mechanical bearing here, actually in the block below, and this block here we're gonna have a mechanical bearing, and then we're gonna have an extension here with all the harvesters that will come here and harvest everything we need. We can actually go deep with this thing. We can make this half a circle instead of a quarter of a circle, and the quarter of a circle will be just what it is exposed. So now I just need to make the harvesters and break this thing, and now I have here in my hands everything we're gonna need for this machine to work. But before we start making this machine, please consider subscribing and liking this video to help this small channel. Okay, so first let me clear some space down here to prepare everything and where our sails and our windmill bearing will go. Okay, so in here we're only gonna need to put our windmill bearing, but before we can put our it's backwards, we can put our mechanical bearing and start putting some of these linear chassis. Now if we go down here, we're only gonna need to put these windmill bearing and put some of these sails. I forgot to bring a wool, but that's fine. And I'm gonna need to break one more level. So here we have our windmill, and if I right click here, yeah, this thing is rotating above us. But before we can rotate everything, let me go up there, and in here we're gonna put all of our harvesters. We don't need to put in this block here because this guy will harvest this block and this block. So now we have basically everything done, except we don't have a collecting system. And to make this collecting system, we're gonna need one of these portable storage interfaces. For this, we're gonna need one of these chutes, which it's really simple to make. And then we're gonna need to put some chests above these, and for this we're gonna need some glue. But glue is now not a problem because we already have the sheet thing. Let's just make one of those chutes, and with those chutes we can make our portable storage interface. Now we just need 2 chests and 1 glue. Nice. Now we have everything. So before I glue everything, let me just check if we actually need to. Oh, can't I click on this? Okay, so let's just see if the chests are moving. Nope, the chest is not moving. Let me just go down here and grab this dirt. So we are gonna need to glue everything, which is not a problem. We just need to wait for this thing to go in the... Oh, I broke it. So I want to make sure that this thing here is in this position so we can have some kind of a discrete place to store things. Now I can click here, and all I gonna need to do is put one of these guys here like this, and now break this place here and put this guy here. So how this thing is gonna work is that with these 2 chests above them, all the things that they will harvest will come on this chest. And with this portable storage interface, these 2 will connect every time they pick up something, and this thing will drop to anything that is behind it. So if we put a chest here, I think this will drop right into the chest, and with a crate, I think this is gonna jump right into a crate. But if this is not the case, we can put a funnel here and another funnel down here, and the crate will already be here. I don't know if it all made sense, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to clean up some space, more space here, because we're getting pretty clumsy here, and try to explain how this thing works. And here it is. I already planted some potatoes to show how this thing is gonna work. Let me just grow them so the harvester can harvest them. And now we're under here, so we can turn the machine on. Let's just go up here and see how this thing harvests things. They will just pass through here, and you can see it doesn't drop anything because everything is being stored in these chests. So now let's go down there and see how things are working. And as you guys can see here, we already have a drawer, and the potatoes that the machine is gonna grab are gonna fall here in just a minute. You see, it's grabbing stuff. So let me just break here a little bit so you can see what's happening. So you will see here that when the arm thing passes above here, this thing, the portable storage interface, will connect to it, and this funnel will drop the items that this item gets, and this funnel will get the items that were dropped here and put them on the drawer. But now the only thing left to do is to finish this place and to finish our house. That is still not finished yet. I didn't have the patience to make more glass, but now I have to finish this and finish that. And it's done. I think it is looking pretty awesome with these green glass. It's just like the same aesthetic as the house, but the green gives the more farm style. I made this little staircase here so we can get to the things that are being produced. I also finished making this second floor of our base. Yeah, I think things are looking pretty awesome. As you can see, there's still some stuff to do. We need to put the ceiling and the pillars here, and we also need to put some dirt over here and give some detail inside, even though I think this is looking pretty cool, this stone look inside. I really like it, but we're gonna have to leave this for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I see you in the next one. See ya!